Assalamu alaikum, people. This is Bilal back at you. Muslim, black and Muslim in America, Muslim and black in America. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Just wanted to come back at you real quick because I just heard some good news. First off, Eid Mubarak to the Muslims out there. If you're hearing this, hopefully you have lived to see the Eid. I'm just giving an early Eid Mubarak to those listening in. But also, we just got some news that the prosecutor has dismissed charges against Breonna Taylor's boyfriend. Now, excuse the sounds in the background. I'm in my room, I'm washing clothes, and I got people outside working on things. So if you hear some background noise, don't mind it. But as I said, the prosecution has dismissed charges against Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, and they under the guise that more investigation is necessary. And what they're basically saying is that these police lied, basically. They said in their affidavit, or whatever it's called, they said that they didn't tell they didn't tell, when Kenneth Walker got arrested, he was saying he shot his weapon because he didn't know who was on the other side of the door. He thought somebody was trying to break in and rob them, so that's why he fired his firearm. And when he was arrested, he told the police that, and as they were writing it down, the indictment, they somehow just forgot to put down the, it says here in the USA Today, it says that a Louisville police sergeant who obtained the indictment of Walker didn't inform the grand jury that Walker had told police he didn't know it was police who were trying to get into his apartment. So he conveniently left that out. And so Walker's attorney, he said for that reason, he moved for a dismissal of the charges on the grounds that they basically misled the grand jury to get the indictment. And not only that, it also went on to say a recording of Sergeant Amanda, I guess her last name is Seals, a recording of her grand jury testimony obtained also shows she didn't tell the grand jurors that Breonna Taylor, was shot and killed, and the police officers returned fire. So they didn't even tell the jurors, the grand jury, that the woman was killed, and they didn't tell the grand jury that the young brother didn't know that these were police. He didn't know that. So they left both of those out. So they were trying to mischaracterize this guy the whole time. This is very dangerous, and this is what they do. Just like they're doing now with Ahmaud Arbery. They're going back to 2017 when he had an alleged shoplifting case, and they're putting that out there to demonize him. They got to demonize the black man to make him look bad, so to justify him being murdered. And they're trying to do the same thing here. They're going to mischaracterize him as some type of alleged cop killer while leaving out pertinent information which would let you know that that's not the case. And we know, you've heard the story over and over. They said they had a no-knock warrant, but then they said they knocked, which makes totally no sense. But what I'm thinking about this case, and I've been putting out theories on Twitter. At first, I was just like, maybe just, it was some hood stuff going down, and she didn't deserve to die, and he don't deserve to be in jail for defending his home because he got caught in the middle of it. So maybe it was some stuff going down. But then when I started looking up, I saw another article posted where the USPS, they said that there were no suspicious packages going to his home, to Breonna Taylor's home. There were no suspicious packages because the police had put her house down on a search warrant because they saw one of the suspects going to her home picking up mail. And then after he would go to her home and pick up mail, he would go to the trap house. And what's crazy is in the USA Today articles, they don't just say drug house. They keep throwing out the word trap house to let you know, don't forget, these are niggas here. So don't forget, get on code, guys. These are niggas, trap house. But the police were using that as an excuse to do the search warrant on her home, saying that the suspect was going to her home, picking up mail, and then going directly to the trap house and dropping it off. So that's why they needed to rush up in her home. But USPS came out and said no, there was no suspicious packages going to the home. So now that we found that out, there was no reason for y'all to be running up in the house. And y'all could have easily gotten that information, because you are the police and y'all doing drug trafficking. Y'all are, doing stakeouts and getting search warrants. So y'all could have easily found that out. How did it come out later that she wasn't getting no suspicious packages at her house? So y'all knew this. So what this lets me know now is that these were dirty cops. And it's already been an article that came out that said one of these cops may possibly be dirty. So that's what this is letting me know. These are dirty cops. They was probably in the streets with it, moving drugs under the guise of being undercover, but they were really doing this and keeping the money and doing all of that. One of the suspects found out, who was related to Breonna Taylor in some way. He probably found out. He probably let Breonna Taylor know. So now Breonna knows. And so they're like, no, we got to whack these niggas. That's what the dirty racist police was saying. We got to whack these niggas. But what they didn't expect was that either they didn't expect that Kenneth Walker would be in the home that night, or they didn't expect that he would shoot back. They was probably planning on killing him too. But at the same time, I wrote on Twitter, I said they didn't expect him to be in there, because why didn't they just kill him? Why didn't they just kill him? They probably thought they was going to be able to get him locked up because he shot a weapon. They was going to use that as their excuse. Nope. So that's probably why they didn't kill him. But I'm thinking, like, if this is a hit job, why didn't you kill Kenneth Walker? You should have. But I'm saying that is what I think it is. I think it was a hit job. These police were dirty. Breonna and the other suspect knew too much, and they had to take him out, because at the same time they were running up in Breonna Taylor's home and shooting up the place. Around that same time, they had ran up on the other suspect, and I'm saying the other suspect because I don't know his name, but I think his last name was Taylor too. But they were running up on him, killing him. So they killed both of these people. And they didn't expect the monkey wrench to be thrown in there of Kenneth Walker being in there and popping somebody in the leg. So that's why they had to dismiss the charges, because they knew that if this stuff goes to trial and all of this starts coming out, it's going to be some dirty cops being aired out. And now the FBI is taking investigation of this. So I expect to see that, yes, we will see some dirtiness going on up in here. I expect to see that totally. So we're going to stay abreast to this news. We're going to keep people updated. The black media is going to keep people updated. And another thing that I think made them drop this case too is not only trying to hide the dirt that they're doing, but also, even though I think he had Crump being his lawyer, I'm not sure, but another reason I think they dropped this case is because they seen the nigga had the bag behind him. Black people came together, dropped hella money in his GoFundMe. We dropped hella money in his GoFundMe, way more than he needed. And he made sure to get a allegedly good attorney or whatever you call it. And they seen he had that bag behind him. They seen the whole black community was behind him. And so they like, oh no, we got to drop this. They thought they was going to bury this boy. That's what they thought. They thought they was going to bury him. He wasn't going to have enough money for his lawyer. And they're like, yeah, we got this nigga. We going to get him locked up forever. Nope. The black community came together. Black society came together and put money where their mouth is to stand up for a young man who righteously held his Second Amendment right to protect his home. So they saw that and like, no, we got to drop this because we can't fight against this. And that shows you the power of that shows you the power of the dollar, of the black dollar, when it's used correctly. This should embolden us to continue to support each other financially. And there's other people in the black media who are talking about starting a defense fund for black people. So when we get in situations like this, we will have the monies necessary to get good lawyers and attorneys or whatnot. So, this is a small victory, but we still have many more victories to go. And God willing, we will continue to be victorious. But that's all I wanted to hit y'all with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to tune in, next time you hear it. Don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And until next time, assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak, and peace.